What is going on, guys? Thank you so much for joining me here today on this Wednesday, December the 21st, 2022 for another metallic episode of Music of Destruction coming to you from the MOD Krypts. Hope you guys love the new set. Janelle added 2 more pentagrams under the 2 TV screens back there. As always, bringing you the best in metal-related content right here on YouTube. If you missed anything in the past week, you know the drill. Click the eye. That drop down will come. All the videos are there to get caught up on, as well as the home page. Go and check all those out. Anything you might have missed, I'd really appreciate it. Remember to hit that subscribe button down below and turn on that bell for all notifications so you get notified when I post new content. You're looking at one of the most opinionated, critical, honest, and real people on this fucking platform when it comes to metal. Welcome to Album Ranking Wednesdays here on the channel, and tonight I'm doing a ranking of an absolute amazing, sick, modern death doom metal band from Finland with Krypts. Now, Krypts formed back in 2008 and are a part of the death doom metal scene in Finland. And the band plays a very old school style of death metal that's very similar to bands like Demilich and Thergothon in a lot of ways, but also have a very unique sound and their own atmosphere, which definitely plays to the band's strengths. And the fact that they have a raw, muddy, murky production offers a lot of incredible abysmal soundscapes and emotional power and depth to the music as well. So it's not just a death metal band. There's a lot of doom in here as well, and some of their earlier material had a lot more of a death metal direction. There was still some doom there, but more of a faster death metal direction, and then they slowed things down as time progressed and subsequent releases would follow. The lineup is as follows. We have Antti Kotranata, vocals and bass, Kotrianta. Juuso Lija, I hope I'm saying that right, guitars. Ville Snicker, guitars. And Otso Ukkonen on drums. All right, let's get into the ranking. Coming in at number 6, we have the self-titled Krypts EP released in 2011 on MSUO Records. This is an incredible EP, very fast and frantic, murky, dark production on here, some awesome riffing, drum and bass work, but a very, very powerful, abysmal direction on this EP. And like I said, their earlier material was a lot more rooted in faster death metal as they would slow things down as time went on. This one does have those doom metal elements, but it's not as pronounced as later releases. This is like a savage OSDM attack, but still very atmospheric and cavernous. Incredible lower churning riffs on here with a very, very stomach churning atmosphere that lets you know you're definitely listening to something on the extreme underground side of the spectrum. This is a great EP from Krypts. The self-titled EP gets number 6. Coming in at number 5, we have Open the Crypt, the demo. I blasted this one a lot today as I was working on this review. This is incredible, incredible, dark, dismal, fucking churning death metal with that doom metal very much intact. But again, this is a bit of a faster release for Krypts, a bit more up-tempo than would fall under doom metal. Now, they do slow things down here and there on this record with a lot of abysmal tempo shifts that lead into some pretty dismal, cataclysmic type atmospheric sections that are very catacomb-like, if that makes sense, with a very deep underground feel, like you're in the depths of the dungeons of hell. And yeah, very, very decaying, morbid atmosphere on Open the Crypt. The demo gets number 5. Coming in at number 4, we have their compilation, Descending Era of Putrefaction, released in 2017 independently. This is has their demo and their EP on it, and they did change things a little bit around on this one. Some of the production has been a bit more improved. However, I wouldn't say it's improved by much, but it sounds a lot tighter, and I think this has a good balance of that doom death metal aesthetic with a lot of atmosphere and abysmal soundscapes. Very, very cavernous and cave dwelling like, with a lot of catacomb like influence, especially in the vocals, very drenched in reverb and things of that nature. Riff wise, it's very low tune, down tune, fucking sick, rotting death doom metal, and I think it's a great compilation. If you have a chance to check it out, it's very, very great. Descending Era of Putrefaction gets number 4. Coming in at number 3, Unending Degradation, released in 2013 on Dark Descent Records. Blasted this one today as well. This one is a bit of a cleaner production, but not too clean. It's kind of in the middle. It's still got a lot of murky, raw filth, but it's a faster-paced doom death metal album. There are some slower sections as well, but for the most part, it's pretty up-tempo and fast, but that adds to the brutality and the atmospheric, chaotic, frenetic structure of this release, and I think it does a great job of bringing those elements forth and surrounding you in that atmosphere that the album is going for. This is pretty atmospheric stuff, and I think it's a great release from Krypts. Unending Degradation gets number 3. Coming in at number 2, a darker doom metal album, Remnants of Expansion, released in 2016 on Dark Descent Records. This is when we'd see the band go way more into doom metal territories. This is very abysmal, atmospheric, cacophonic, like really rooted in void-filled darkness and spectral atmospheric textures of a ghostly apparitional void. And this is a really sick, churning doom death metal release. Now, the death metal elements are still here, but this one is a lot slower paced. It does have some faster moments, but this is way more going into doom metal territory. And I think they did a really killer job on Remnants of Expansion. Make sure you check this one out. It gets number 2. Coming in at number 1, their sickest release to date, in my opinion, Cadaver Circulation, released in 2019 on Dark Descent Records. That album cover says it all. This is like being melted alive by vile, acidic, disgusting, rot, decay, miasmic sludge, slime, everything gross and disgusting about a cadaver that's rotting in the fucking sun. But it's very cryptic, doom-laden, and atmospheric as all hell. The vocals are amazing on this release and add a lot of depth and atmosphere to this, emotional intensity, and a psychotic, disjointed, schizophrenic feel in a lot of ways. And I think that this band did a hell of a job with Cadaver Circulation, and I highly recommend this to anybody who's a fan of this doom death metal style. Krypts is an awesome band from Finland. Very Demilich influenced, okay? Like I said, they have a lot of Demilich influence, and it works so fucking well because they've kind of like carried that torch with that doom metal, bringing that in for atmospheric effect and a very powerful emotional release. And I think they did a great job on all of these albums. Krypts fucking rules. Hail the goddamned underground. Alright guys, there you have it. Another album ranking in the books here on the channel. I hope you enjoyed the premiere here today. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button down below, turn on the bell so you don't miss anything. Merchandise, click the homepage, store tab is there. Working on new designs with Janelle very soon. She just finished the set. Thank you very much. Thank you to Nick, who just joined the channel recently. You can join right now, become an MOD Elite. Get awesome perks at $249 per month, $499 thereafter. You get access to exclusive content, review requests within reason, banner interviews and promotions, and live stream, members-only live streams. Cadaver Right will be interviewed on the channel very soon. As soon as their physical release is done, I'll be getting a physical copy of that and interviewing these awesome young dudes from Washington. I'm telling you, these young kids, man, they're in their between 18 and 24. These young dudes know what they're doing. Cadaver Right is an awesome band. I'll be promoting the shit out of them on this channel. I'm really excited to interview them here. Have an awesome night. We will see you guys in the next video for Top 15 Thursdays. Hails.